Hello YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Feels so weird to say that. I'm back. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name's Inish, I'm 24, I'm a bodybuilder, I'm an online fitness and lifestyle coach, and I am currently building a brand new life here in Portugal.
When they say she get it from her mama, I'ma say you fucking right. Bodybuilders come polite, don't be in the humble type. Tell me, is you down?
I'm just gonna pause this walk here real quick. Oh, girl, do we got a lot to catch up on. A lot. I don't even know where to start. This whole YouTube video is just gonna be yaps. A lot of yaps. Anyways, yeah, I disappeared off YouTube because, like, y'all, when you move to a whole other country, like, life's, you know? Like, shit is obviously not sunshine and rainbows, but I feel like life has just been so all over the place. Like, when I tell you I have not had proper, like, only now, starting now, like these last 2 weeks is when I feel like I have now finally found some sort of proper structure and just, you know, organization to my day-to-day life. Prior to that, y'all, for a whole 4 months, shit was just all over the place. Things were everywhere. And I don't know, I guess when it comes to filming and content creation, I feel like if everything is all over the place, it makes it so much harder to try and film, because, like, half the time it's like I don't even know what my schedule for the day is. I don't even know, like, yeah. So you girl just needed to take a break, like, not only because of that, but just like content creation itself. I feel like I was just like in a rut. I didn't have a desire to make content for YouTube, for Instagram, for TikTok, for literally nothing. So we just need to just take a step back, get our shit together, and now we're here. And, you know, it seems like Inish has her spark back for the most part. So 7 a.m. Slay. Damn, aggressive. Okay. How many bells you got? Alright, so yeah, I'm going to be yapping a whole lot throughout this video. I will catch you guys up on as much of life as I can without making this video an hour and a half long. But I'll try and yap and do things at the same time, so it's not just like watching like Inish sitting down explaining her life. But obviously, some things don't change. Morning routine doesn't change. Gluta, creatine, greens. This wasn't out when I was filming last time. HD Muscle now has a Greens HD. Y'all, I used to be that person that could not swallow a greens drink for the life of them. I would try so many different greens drinks and I would yak that shit up. This one tastes heavenly. Tastes heavenly. So fucking good. Not just the taste, but the overall, like, ingredient profile of the product is absolutely amazing. So you know the drill. hdmuscle.com. Grab yourself some Greens HD, code Inish to save. I'm gonna go finish up my morning steps and then we'll chit chat in a bit. Alright, before I go ahead and make meal number 1, we're gonna just do a quick little game of catch up with life. We'll get to bodybuilding stuff at some point in the video, but let's talk about life so far. So obviously, your girl's still in Portugal. We're still making this happen. We're still just going with the flow, building life here. Still don't have it all figured out. Still don't have all the answers, but I'm definitely starting to feel more like, it's definitely starting to feel more like home. Like, okay, this is my life. Okay, like, this is what we're doing. It no longer feels like a little like, or not a little, like an extra long vacation, if you will. So in terms of career wise, obviously we're all still an online coach. We're still taking on clients. We're still helping people change their physiques and their mindsets. So you know the drill. If you want to work with me, apply down below. And your girl's also in school. School. It's not like university. It's, I don't really know like what it would be considered in Canada, but it's kind of like college, I guess you could say, to become a massage therapist. So that is mostly online, partially in person. I started that back in May, at the end of May, and I'll be done the course in November. Like as of November, I can just work as a massage therapist, which is pretty freaking cool. So we've been going through that, which has obviously been a learning curve because it's in Portuguese. So just doing assignments, reading things, all that, everything in Portuguese. It hasn't been awful, but it hasn't been like easy. And the goal there, I always wanted to, like, it was always in the back of my mind going down this path, becoming a massage therapist, like just working in that side of rehabilitation. But I just never like put it into practice in Canada. I don't know why. I feel like I just got such a bad taste in my mouth for the schooling system in Canada after COVID and after university that it would pop in my mind, but I would never like actually research or look into it. And I don't know, when I was here one day, I just kind of started looking into it, and you know, I was like, oh shit, I can literally do this in 6 months. It's not a crazy financial commitment. It was just pretty realistic, pretty doable. So we jumped in and we did it. So the goal there is, essentially the course I'm taking is massage therapist and physiotherapist assistant. So once I have it, I can either work in a physio clinic assisting, or I can just work as a full-time massage therapist, which is what I want to do. And then later down the line, I do want to take other courses and like learn different techniques and stuff to specialize more in the area of sport, bodybuilding, that kind of thing. And then I'll also be doing, I believe I'll probably start it in January or February, but I'll also get to do like a 6-month placement with that to get just like practical hours in practice. That's kind of the life side of things. Oh, actually no, that's not everything. We're gonna leave the life updates there and we'll come back because your girl's hungry. So we need to go make meal numero uno. All right, it is time to muck down our first meal. And obviously last time you guys saw me, I was in the depths of a cut. Yeah, now we're in the depths of off season again, and we are eating good. Today is rest day macros, but even our rest day macros, like, no complaints here, no complaints. So, what do we got? We have 130 grams of egg whites with about like, I don't know, maybe 60, 80 grams of mushrooms. I didn't measure them. We're gonna put some light fresh cheese on top of that, along with some mustard. Y'all, I'm not in prep, but I'm eating mustard like a motherfucker because I don't know what the difference is between this mustard and the mustard in Canada, but this shit is so fucking good. Like, in Canada, mustard is like for prep taste buds. Not this is gas. It's so fucking good. Yeah, and then we have 50 grams of oats, cinnamon, 10 grams of whey, 100 grams of frozen strawberries, 15 grams of peanut butter, and then a lovely Nespresso coffee. Okay, because it's been sitting, it doesn't look as good as it did, but I've been making like my own cold foam for my coffee. It's literally just milk. It's literally just milk. But like the milk here just turns into like this amazing frothy like cold foam. Yeah, like I said, I have to show you guys like when it is like freshly done, not sitting for 10 minutes. But it's good. Just trust the process. It's good. So, game plan for the day. We're gonna eat this. We're gonna be chilling at home for the first half of the day. Just catching up on some coursework, client programming, and then around 1:30 we're gonna head out. I'm gonna head out because I have an eyebrow appointment, and then after the eyebrow appointment we're gonna head to the gym. Coach literally just rolled this out yesterday, like a new program situation. I'll get into the depths of like bodybuilding and what's going on there at some point in this video, but essentially we have a new program rolled out, and it's similar but slightly different in that I now have a fluff day. So, you know, calves, abs, I think there's like a lateral raise and a rear delt raise in there, and 10 minutes of cardio, 10 minutes of HIIT cardio for heart health. Anyway, so yeah, your girl has a fluff day now, so we have to implement that somewhere. I'm gonna do that today because yesterday I went for body work, so I'm not gonna go destroy my legs today after getting that done. Eyebrows, go to the gym, fluff work session, come home, I don't know what. I also have to meal prep at some point in the day, so we'll just go with the flow. You know the drill. Alright guys, it is meal prep time. I love this lighting. I hate this lighting actually, but I love it because it makes me look jacked. But I hate it because it's all weird. Anyway, your girl finished doing some client work, did a little bit of schoolwork, and now we are going to do some meal prep. I freaking love my protein here because it actually has flavor and it actually tastes and digests well, and it's not filled with a bunch of water and additives like the Walmart chicken in Canada. If I go and buy like meat from the grocery store, then yeah, it's kind of similar to Canada, like, you know, it's not fresh. But I go to the, what is the word in English? What the fuck is the word? The butcher. And I get my meat there. So we have a kilo of chicken breast, and we have a kilo of some beef. We're gonna get this cooking while I talk to you guys about what's been going on the bodybuilding side of things. Alright, so essentially, back in like May, April, when you guys last freaking heard from me, I was finishing up a cut, which it was a really, really successful cut. Like, bro, I was at the point where if I wanted to, I could have hopped into like an 8-10 week prep, but obviously we did it because we need some fucking size. Is this gonna help? No, y'all just have to deal with the shitty lighting. Yeah, so we did that. I then went on a week vacation to Barcelona, Spain after that, and just fucking lived life. Took a whole week off bodybuilding, spent time with friends. It was awesome, it was great. And then we came back, we continued to just kind of reverse out of the cut and slowly increase calories, and then we did in fact run my first official cycle. Prior to this, the only like PEDs we were running were non-androgenic, non-anabolic. So
your girl did run her first cycle,
and it was pretty successful. At least I like to think so. I'm obviously not going to get into the details of what that looked like because I'm not here telling you what you should and shouldn't do. This is just what I'm doing with my bodybuilding journey. To each their own. You know, I'm always open with this side of things, but I also can't be too open. So yeah, that was pretty cool. It was a pretty dope experience. That was just 6 weeks long, nothing crazy. Very, very conservative first run at things just to see how my body responds, because that is the thing with PEDs. Like, you never know how your individual, that was a lot. I opened the wrong side. I opened the giant whole side. Oops. Okay, it's gonna be some hella wood-fired garlic chicken. Yeah, every body is going to react differently. Some people are more sensitive, some people are not as sensitive. So when you jump into this side of things, you have to accept the possibility of all the risks and side effects that may come with it. And obviously I have, and I don't know if it is like significantly noticeable, but my voice did change from one cycle, from one very conservative cycle. Shit happens. I'm okay with it. I like the way it sounds. So yeah, that's that. We wrapped that up, I believe, when was it? Like July 20th? I think that's when we finished. And now we've just been at a like holding maintenance phase. We're gonna get blood work done at the end of this to see how did my body react? Does everything go back to baseline? Is there something to be concerned about? Blah, 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 all those things. And then based off how that goes, we'll determine what is in store for the next cycle. I feel like that's all I really have to say on that. If you have any like specific questions, feel free to comment them down below and I'll address them in the next YouTube video. Yeah, I feel like we've put on a pretty nutty amount of size within the last few months. Like honestly, half the time when I'm posing or I look at check-ins, I'm like, who is that? That's not me. Like how, what? In terms of competing, I really am not putting any pressure on myself. Like I know I had been saying like, yeah guys, like 2026 probably gonna compete, and like that's still in the forefront of my brain, that still could very well be a possibility, but also I am totally okay with competing towards the end of 2026 or beginning of 2027. I need size. Stage is always going to be there, so if I just spend more time building, I'm okay with that. Because I am really trying to just lock in on getting life kind of set up career-wise and all that stuff. And I can do that while still doing all the bodybuilding things in the background in an off-season. In a prep, a little bit more difficult. I feel like next time I compete is kind of up in the air. At least this is what I'm thinking right now. Could be early 2026, could be late 2026, could be early 2027. I don't know. We're just gonna see how things go and how things pan out. Because the other thing is like, am I gonna compete here? Am I gonna fly back to Canada, compete there? No idea. No idea. A lot of things to be answered and figured out along the way. That is current Inez Diaz bodybuilder update. We're eating good. Training has been good. I will say this last kind of training cycle that we ran, y'all, that was the first time that like aches and pains didn't catch up to me. You guys know I have a history of back issues, back problems, and normally, or like for at least like the last 2.5 years, I've been in this constant cycle of like, okay, 6 weeks of good training, then my back gets angry, then it's 2 weeks of mediocre training, and then it's back to full-fledged training. I've been in that cycle. And for the last like 8 to 10 weeks, I have just been able to train like a fucking animal with little to no concern about aches or pains, which is like such a good feeling. We're gonna knock on wood. But I think that definitely has to do with a number of things. Number one, the design of the current split that we're running and like the way the volume is distributed has been awesome. PEDs are obviously playing a factor in my recovery, like a significant amount. I think that is like all the bodybuilding details you guys are up to date on. I just seasoned my chicken. We're gonna cook these, so it's gonna be kind of loud with the stove running. So I'll chat to you guys when we eat our next meal. Meal prep complete. Well, we just have to portion and freeze, but we're letting everything cool down. It's a shit ton of meat. We got our rice there. We're about to eat our next meal. I decided that I'm actually gonna go do my rest day shenanigans prior to getting my eyebrows done, just because I was like, you know what? That's gonna work better for my day. So we're eating a meal right now, which is, okay, let's go like this. We have 1 bagel. On the bagel, we have 8 grams of butter. We have 2 eggs, some spinach, 100 grams of egg whites. It got a little toasty because I got distracted, so don't mind that. So yeah, we're gonna eat this. We're gonna package and put away our protein. Then we're gonna head to the gym and do our eyebrows. Yeah, that's as far as my brain is working right now. Oh, brother. Okay, is this gonna stay? Please stay. I don't have the patience. Okay, as you can tell, your girl is in a vehicle. She is not stuck in the trenches of trains and buses and Ubers anymore. I have a car, which has been absolutely life-changing for the schedule side of things. Like, I will never take having a vehicle for granted. Let me just close this in case someone decides to walk by. Yeah, I will never take having a vehicle for granted. It makes such a huge difference in so many aspects of life. However, your girl did in fact have to learn how to drive. Can you see? No, where is it? Stick! Goddamn motherfucking stick manual cars. I honestly, like, between the first 2 times that I practiced, I was like, nah, there's no way I'm gonna get this shit down. But lo and behold, I did. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that I'm perfect just yet. As a matter of fact, if I, knock on wood, at whatever point I have to stop uphill, I don't know if I'll be able to, like, keep going forward. I don't know if I'll be able to take off. So we just play it day by day and hope for the best. But yeah, anyways, we went to the gym and we did 10 minutes of HIIT on the bike, and that shit humbled the fuck out of me because I haven't done cardio since May. We got to my eyebrow appointment. We have about 20 minutes or so before it's time to go in. So I'm going to muck a meal. I'll show you guys that. I'm gonna sit here and try and cool down. This, my lovely, beautiful little car, she's as old as me, okay? She's 2001. So I have Bluetooth, which is beautiful. I do not, however, have air conditioning, which I'm getting used to. Well, we're not gonna complain because we have something to get us from point A to point B on the daily. But it's been really hot here. And when I get inside this car and it's 40 degrees and I'm driving and the wind is not, like, I just be sweating all day, every day. But it's okay, it's okay. Thankfully, I'm in a parking garage that's, like, shaded and a little bit cooler, so it's not too bad. Meal that we're gonna muck right now. Usually, actually, this is my second meal, and the meal I had earlier is my third meal, but because I was gonna be out, this is an easier to-go meal, so we just swap them around. We have 150 grams of rice, 70 grams of green beans, 100 grams of chicken, and 8 grams of olive oil. Delicious. After I do my eyebrows, we're gonna head into the grocery store here, Mercadona, and I'm just gonna pick up a couple ingredients because I need to make some pre-workout muffins. Not for myself, for my man. If you follow me on Instagram, you are well aware that Ina's Dias is in her lover girl era. Yeah, more on that to come. I'm sure I'll do a story time at some point in one of the coming vlogs. We are in a relationship, we are happy, we are thriving. I do his meal plan, so, and like, bro, men eat a lot, and this man, like, he has the metabolism of, like, I don't fucking know, but essentially, he has to eat a lot of carbs, but he doesn't have the time to be sitting down and, like, eating this giant, voluminous meal. So I put together a pre-workout, like, muffin recipe that's gonna pack, like, 50, 60 grams of carbs into one muffin. So I just need to pick up some stuff so that we can make those today, and hopefully they turn out good. I don't know, stay tuned. Crazy. This part of life was, like, not to be expected, not in the plans yet, but they say shit happens when you least expect it. So here we are. No complaints. No complaints. We are now back home. Eyebrows are donezo. Slay. And I just finished, actually no, I took a shower, cleaned up some stuff, and now I just finished putting together meal number 4. So we have got, guys, pasta on a rest day. Crazy business. We have 70 grams of dry weight pasta, 70 grams of green peas, 100 grams of extra lean ground beef, and then to make it look as delicious as it looks, I just throw in 20 to 30 grams of tomato paste, a bunch of seasoning, and a splash of unsweetened almond milk, and just creates a nice little pasta saucy. Oh, actually, and I threw in 8 grams of olive oil today because our fats are significantly higher on rest days. We're gonna muck this, and then I'm gonna get started making the muffins. I'm not gonna show you guys the whole process because that's gonna make this vlog longer than it already is. If they turn out good, if they are successful, then I will, in a future vlog, provide y'all with the recipe. All right, vlog, muffins are done, and we are going to taste test them with a special guest.
What is that?
It's the vlog. Say hi to the vlog.
Hi.
Okay, we're gonna taste test the muffins. I didn't even tell you guys what kind of muffins they are, but they are banana oat date muffins. So, this is a sleigh. Okay. Ready? I actually, it's really good. Not too sweet.
No. Good.
Yeah, I actually kind of slayed with that.
This.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're not gonna feel like you ate anything, you know, but you're gonna have 50 grams of carbs in you. Amazing. Alright guys, it is now 8:45. You know what that means. Last meal time, bedtime, relaxation time. Our last meal today is a yogurt bowl. So we've got 175 grams of non-fat Greek yogurt, 5 grams of Pro HD chocolate peanut butter. What else? Cinnamon, 50 grams of banana, 20 grams of crushed up Kit Kat cereal, and 15 grams of peanut butter. I don't do it on my rest days because calories are lower, but on training days, sometimes my last meal is delicious cottage cheese ice cream. So I will have to show you guys that one day on a training day because it is so fucking good. Not as good as my Ninja Creamy, but like pretty close. Anyways, we're gonna muck this. I'm gonna watch an episode of Perfect Match because that's been my thing lately. The new season is out, so yeah, comment down below if you are currently watching that. And we're gonna wrap up this vlog here. I think one day of vlogging for the YouTube comeback is sufficient. Hopefully y'all are somewhat caught up on my life. I probably left things out here and there, but you've got the gist of it. Your girl is back. We're feeling like ourselves again, feeling like we've got more or less our shit together. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram for all the daily updates, and TikTok. I'm trying to be better on there too, same username. If you are ready to level up your life and physically and mentally transform, then you know what to do. You've got to fill out the application below so you can work with me so that we can get you to your goals, looking and feeling your absolute freaking best. Thank you so much for watching and for being patient with your girl as she goes through life changes. I love you all. Have an amazing day. You can do hard things. Don't train like a bitch.